What's going on, everybody? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and thanks to all the innovations and all the leaps forward in graphical technology we've had on PC, be it from AMD, Nvidia, or even soon Intel, we've had access to all different types of new features, including easy recording, easy broadcasting, specific new quality features along the lines of PhysX, or any of the Nvidia GameWorks stuff. We've access to FreeSync, we've access to G-Sync, and today in this video I want to give a little bit of thanks and a little bit of praise to Nvidia Ansel. Now first off, you might be wondering, what is Nvidia Ansel? Well, if you don't already know, Nvidia Ansel is essentially a built-in, high quality, highly versatile photo tool. If you're a PS4 user out there, think photo mode in some of the games, but it's a lot less restrictive and you can do a lot more to it. Now, Nvidia Ansel is supported by a decent amount of games. That list tends to grow every so often when new stuff comes out, but it is already available in many games. In fact, I'm going to run through a little slideshow right now of everything I've taken across multiple different games using Nvidia Ansel. Most of my stuff is from Final Fantasy 15 and Dragon Quest 11, but there's other games out there like Battlefield 5, Metro Exodus, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, The Witcher 3, and more. But real quick, I want to add a little bit of a note on here too. All the stuff, all these screenshots you're seeing have not been processed in any other way, shape or form. They came directly as is out of Nvidia Ansel. And in fact, if you want to see Ansel in progress and see how it works, I will have a link in the description below about a stream I did that was specifically designed to use the Final Fantasy 15 benchmark, which supported Ansel. So you can check that out below. But the purpose of this video and what I want to talk about is, what games would you love to see Nvidia Ansel incorporated into, be it existing games or upcoming games. Now this is more of a what if dream list, if you will, because some of this will probably never happen and some of it could never happen. There's some great games out there that are kind of partnered with AMD, so they will never have Ansel. And it doesn't really offer anything of a benefit for an existing developer to go back and incorporate and program Ansel into their game. And hell, even for new games that aren't even out yet, maybe some developers just don't want to go to the extra effort. But I have a small list of games here that I would love to see Nvidia Ansel incorporated into. There's about a dozen or so games on this list, but let's go. I would love to see it brought in and patched retroactively into stuff like the Batman Arkham series, especially Arkham Knight. Say what you want about the game, but the visuals and graphics are pretty damn good on PC when it's maxed out. You can do so much and so many different things and effects and all with Nvidia Ansel, including super resolution screenshots, 360 degree screenshots, and even stereoscopic screenshots for 3D and the virtual reality and the like. So you'd be able to do some badass stuff in the likes of Arkham Knight. Bioshock 1 and 2 would also be a great addition to this, mainly because Rapture is so dripping with lore. And so many of the design choices all over Rapture could really do some wonders. Columbia, not so much. That's why Infinite's not on this list. But next we got another game which I have been absolutely dying to see Nvidia Ansel in for the longest time. Obviously it's not going to be retroactively patched in. And unfortunately the new upcoming one is partnered with AMD, so it will never happen. And those games are the Borderlands series. Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 specifically. When you look at the PhysX in Borderlands 2, it's amazing, and to be able to use that world and use the wackiness and the guns and everything about it, to be able to pause it whenever you want, fly the camera around, completely unrestricted, and take some wacky, zany screenshots would have been amazing. But unfortunately, thanks to Randy Pitchford, that's something we're going to miss out on. The Crysis trilogy would probably be another good one as well, mainly because the visuals in those games, some of the locations and the visuals would really lend itself well to some fancy screenshots. And just in the same way, Deus Ex Mankind Divided would also benefit really well from that. Unfortunately, that's another AMD sponsored game, so it's never going to happen. It's got some great quality visuals and you could have done so much more with it. And speaking of high quality visuals and great artwork in general, Doom 2016, with all those effects, the blood, the gore, the guts, everything everywhere, that would have been fantastic for it. And thanks to so many different mods and so many different amazing things out there, as well as an amazing PC version of the game, GTA 5 would have been absolute second home for something like Nvidia Ansel. And because Rockstar know what they're doing, Max Payne 3 would have been another amazing example of it. Max Payne 3 is a fantastic looking game, even to this day, despite it being so old. At least, as long as you play the PC version. And with all the effects, the explosions, the slow motion bullet time dives, all that cool stuff, that would have been brilliant to capture in Ansel. As would Monster Hunter World. With a gorgeous high resolution world on PC, and all the ultra quality textures and texture packs, you could really have crept through those shadows, the underbrush, seen every little leaf as you stalked your prey, and saw every little imperfection on its scales. The same with Resident Evil 2 Remake, that would have been amazing. It's a visually impressive game, so much atmosphere absolutely everywhere, and it would have been amazing if you could have captured it from any angle, in any way, any shape, any form, any time. Now this next one, or these next two I'm going to bundle together, unfortunately it could never ever happen because of the way these games are done, but if they had have been done in a way that it was possible, it would have been amazing. Because when you look at the backgrounds and the artwork of Resident Evil Remake and Resident Evil 0, they're almost photorealistic. Now had they been 3D polygon based worlds, it would have been amazing to fly Ansel around there. However, it's completely impossible in the case of these two games, because every single background, because of the fixed camera view, is actually only a 1 second looped video clip, playing over and over and over. If you go into the game files in your Steam folder, you can actually watch every single video for every single room and every single location, without even booting the game up. And because of the immersion and the care and the love and the detail that went into these games originally, I'm going to have to go and look at Shenmue HD. So Shenmue 1, Shenmue 2, and of course the upcoming, newly delayed Shenmue 3. To be able to fly around that beautifully detailed and crafted world. Sure, two of them are originally Dreamcast games, but that's not the point. It's the nuance, it's the lifestyle simulator, the small things that we could find. But I guess the closest we'd have to settle for would probably be the Yakuza games on PC. Amazing PC games with great visuals. And cities like Kamurocho and Sotenbori are gorgeous. Though it would completely behoove them if they had put in some sort of system like that. The screenshots that people would have came out in these communities would have been amazing. And that's why going forward, I would have loved to see something like Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human feature Nvidia Ansel when they release. Especially Detroit Become Human. And who knows, maybe we'll even get it in the last game on the list. It's a bit of a wish, so who knows, but could you imagine, on PC, Halo, the Master Chief Collection, with Nvidia Ansel supported in every single game? You could get some gorgeous screenshots, some cool, badass, Master Chief tier action shots. So that's it. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of this list that I would love to see Nvidia Ansel incorporated into. I know most of them, if not all of them, will probably never happen. But hey, we can dream, right? Let me know what you would love to see it in as well. And remember, if you're still interested in see Ansel at work, check the link in the description below and you can flick through the stream and see it just in action in Final Fantasy 15. So once I finish the usual little outro, I'll keep the video going. It'll just cycle through a couple more screenshots that I have left over, just so you can see how gorgeous Ansel is. Anyway, let me know all that good stuff in the comment section below. Hit the appropriate button to let me know how I did on the video. And while you're at it, why not head on over and hit the subscribe button and even ring that little notification bell. Granted, getting a notification from YouTube in current year about a new video upload or live stream or whatever is a whole other story. But hey, at least you can say you tried, am I right? As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the rest of the videos in my channel.